Alright, so today let's talk about the Mighty Captain Marvel, issue number 8. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this off with the first page that you see here. In Earth's orbit, you see Carol. She's out there fighting another wave of Chitauri. She's got all of the people out there assisting her. And they seem to be doing pretty well, keeping out this last wave that went through. But, you know, there's still quite a bit that they're going through. And you see in this panel, you know, she's busting through the enemy lines and destroying them, bringing them down. But they get back, you know, later into back on the station, and they're all talking about, you know, how great of a job they did, but this isn't working. They can't keep fighting these things forever. What are they going to do? So they start talking about, you know, maybe it's time for them to set up a colony. Maybe start go to some other dimension or some other place to set up roots, because they can't keep doing this forever, and they can't. And everybody knows it, even Carol. So it kind of breaks over there to where, you know, Carol's like, no, I'm not deserting my post. You know, this is my station. I'm going to stay with the station, and I will not abandon my ship. And later that day in the med bay, you know, she's talking to Avril, and how, you know, she needs to wake up and she can't do this without her. And then it goes back into one of the workshops, and, you know, are the young cadet, the alpha cadets, the young kids there, they decided that they need to do something more. So they start talking about, you know, well, what can you do? And they're like, well, let's look at the flight patterns for the Chitauri. And they see some patterns that actually make sense, and they decide to put the young Alpha Squad there into work. You know, Carol goes over and she starts talking some more about what she's going to do and how Steve manipulated her and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, then later on, you know, the cadets discover that, they discovered where the Chitauri eggs are located. And Carol's like, all right, so we have two problems to solve. One, where the eggs are at, we think we just figure that out. And two, how to bring down the shield. Anybody got any plans? Well, Rocket and Groot were like, yeah, we got a plan. You know, we couldn't get you any help, but we stole something, a nullifier bomb. And so they see that the bomb has to be attached to the space station then flown into the shield for it to work. So Carol orders an immediate evacuation of the space station, and she starts talking about how, you know, great and wonderful everybody is, and they set the space station off on course to Earth, and boom, look at that. It lands right into the shield, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't even make a dent. So everybody's like, well, all right, we should start talking about evacuation. When somebody says, like, excuse me, and look at there, all right, she is awake again. All right, Quasar is ready to jump back into the fight. So she's like, all right, it's time for me to go do something. So she gets out there and she flies and starts, you know, using her powers right against the shield, and the shield cracks. And then, boom, it is completely destroyed, but she's gone. But they don't have time to mourn anything. So Carol quickly flies into Earth and is looking for where the eggs are at, finds them in the greenhouse, and goes ahead and destroys them. And so from there, it basically goes on, you know, later in the West Hills of West Virginia. She's out there and basically, you know, thanking, you know, her for all the help and everything, and the rest of the team shows up to say, all right, you know what, it's time for us to, you know, go take down Cap. And here it says, to be concluded in Secret Empire. All right, so we shall see what's going to be happening. Just a few more times left to go to the end of this thing. Stay tuned. Let's watch. Let's see what happens, you know. Hailing Hydra. Cut off one head. Two more shall take its place.